This is the wrap-up for the live market open for December 31st, 2015, the last show for 2015. Recent in the holiday trading, we didn't have huge moves in major pairs, but we did see a stronger euro, a stronger yen, a stronger Kiwi, Aussie, and CAD, and a weaker pound and a weaker dollar. This means we didn't have huge movements in these pairs against the US dollar, but we did have, for instance, pound yen fall a lot. That is the pair that stood out most during the holiday season. We did have weakness in the Chinese yuan and the Russian ruble, emerging markets, two of the BRICS, and this could be a sign for things to come next year with weak commodity prices. According to some analysts, some banks, we're expecting some dollar strength to end the year because of last-minute adjustments, their calculations according to portfolios and things like that. I don't expect anything huge. We are seeing a stronger dollar across the board this morning. But for instance, in euro dollars, the range is only 20 pips. We could have a wider range, but nothing huge. Okay. Today we do have a few things on the agenda. US jobless claims at 1:30 and the Chicago PMI at 2:45 times our GMT, of course. Tomorrow markets are basically closed. Don't try to trade. But if you are watching some news, we have China releasing the manufacturing PMI. All in all, we had a relatively quiet holiday season. We had the last big move of the year, or one of the most important events of the year, on December 16th, 15 days ago. And we had some echoes in the days coming afterwards. But in the last 10 days, we have very stable markets, generally weaker dollar, and then some stability. Okay. So today markets close early. I hope you will too. And enjoy the New Year's Eve parties. And we'll be here, of course, on Monday. Now, Monday, we have a new and very, very busy week. So let's begin the preview for next week. Next week, the first week of 2016 begins on January 4th, and this begins with PMIs, Purchasing Managers Indices. First comes China with the independent PMI, not the government one on Friday. It's more important. Let's see if the Chinese economy is doing well. Most important for the Aussie, but also for other currencies because China is the second largest economy. We need a stronger China. We have the US ISM manufacturing PMI also on Monday. This is the first hint for the non-farm payrolls coming on Friday. Manufacturing in the United States has been weak. Well, all over the world, manufacturing is the weaker link, especially in the developed world. That will serve as the first hint. We have the employment component there as well. On Tuesday, we have milk prices in New Zealand. Let's see if they continue rising. And the Kiwi, which stands out as one of the strongest currencies if it can continue rising. And we have inflation numbers from the Eurozone, the preliminary numbers for December. This will be interesting to watch, and the key for the euro. On Wednesday, we have the ADP non-farm payrolls, only private payrolls, but certainly has an impact, and a big hint towards the NFP. And another big hint is the ISM non-manufacturing PMI, the services sector in the United States, the vast majority of the US economy. And yeah, on Thursday, nothing that really stands out, but quite a few events as well. And on Friday, the big event of the week, US non-farm payrolls, the last jobs report for 2015. Of course, these figures are revised. We'll have sort of a full picture for the year. Let's see how many jobs the US economy gained for the year and how many in December, and then unemployment rate. And of course, wages. Wages are critical. In October, we had an excellent rise of 2.5% year over year. In December, it was a bit weaker, 2.3. That's important to watch. And we have a jobs report also in Canada. That's expected to, it's of course, the Canadian dollar is a bit vulnerable. Let's see if the job situation improves a bit over there in the cold winter. And yeah, so we have a very busy week next week. Usually the first week of the month is busy. The first week of the year is extremely busy because everybody's back from holiday. Volume is high, liquidity is high, and yeah, and of course, traders are back to markets after the holidays. We'll be here every day next week. In some European countries, there's a holiday on January 6th, the Epiphany, if I'm not mistaken. This includes Spain, but don't worry. I'll be here also on Tuesday and covering the events of the day. Anyway, it's expected to be quite a busy week after a sleepy holiday season. Okay.